I accidentally noticed that every time my best friend came over, my daughter would become unusually cheerful, and my husband would greet her warmly, as if they were the real family, but I didn't show the slightest concern. I even asked my husband to accompany her to try on clothes in the bedroom. The reason I did this was because I had already known their dirty little secret. Even the daughter I raised with my own hands was actually their child. Their goal was simple: to have her grow up and inherit my fortune. They thought they had hidden everything flawlessly, but from the moment I discovered the truth, I began plotting a ruthless revenge plan in silence. In the years that followed, I continued playing the perfect wife and mother. I showed endless care for their daughter. Even when I saw my best friend and husband acting intimate, I turned a blind eye, just waiting for them to fall into the trap I laid. Another 10 years flew by, under her real mother's spoiling. The girl became a delinquent teenager. I watched it all unfold with a wicked smile, but when my best friend saw her report card, she panicked, then quickly calmed herself, because no matter what, that was her biological daughter, and she would still inherit everything from me. So she anxiously asked what I planned to do. I casually told her I would send the girl abroad to study, and once she graduated, she'd take over the company directly. Hearing this, my husband and best friend were overjoyed, thinking their years of scheming had finally paid off. After the girl left for her overseas studies, my best friend never set foot in my home again. But my husband started coming home late every night. They waited eagerly for the day their daughter would return and claim the company, but little did they know, I had long grown tired of this life, and was only waiting for the final step of my revenge. 3 years later, my daughter came back from abroad. My husband and I arrived early at the airport to pick her up. My best friend almost exposed herself from excitement. The girl rushed over to me, eager to ask about the company handover. I told her lightly everything had been arranged. Soon after, we appeared together at a press conference, where I officially announced I was handing over the CEO position to her, along with all my assets and company shares. Everyone in the audience looked on with envy. The girl had effortlessly inherited everything, but just then, my best friend pulled out a DNA test result and loudly declared the girl was her biological daughter. She claimed she had been in love with my husband for years, and it was only because she was pregnant that he asked me to raise the child for them. My husband then flipped the story, accusing me of stealing him away back then. The girl also sided with them, telling me to divorce him as soon as possible. She even pulled out $500 and threw it in my face, saying it was my payment for raising her and my divorce compensation. My husband handed me the divorce papers he had long prepared, telling me to sign it and leave. What they didn't expect was that I signed it without hesitation. My best friend burst out laughing, thinking I was finally left with nothing. But then, I said I still had a gift for them. My assistant stepped forward and placed a beautifully crafted wooden box on the table. When the lid opened, inside was the heirloom symbolizing the highest authority of our family.